Traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Leave me stranded.
Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday the 6th of September. As we're filming this, we are one sleep away from our new big adventure. What I thought we'd do is give you a little bit of a recap over what's happened since we got back from France. We've had a couple of interesting days out. We went to Cromford Mill and then we went to Norton Priory. Spent a lovely weekend near Nottingham with our daughter, and then we had an exciting day out in Manchester at Manchester Pride, and we appear to be heading to the winter frost. Tomorrow we will set off and we're going to go and follow the Cumbrian coast from Barrow-in-Furness up to Maryport, Whitehaven, Carlisle, and then on to Scotland up the side of the NC 500. I think it's anti-clockwise from Inverness up to Scrabster, ferry across from Scrabster to Orkney, 2 weeks on Orkney, coming back following then the Northeast 250 route across towards Aberdeen, down to Newcastle upon Tyne, ferry to Amsterdam. Are you confused yet? Imagine what it's like being us. So from Amsterdam, we're going to do a little bit of touring around the top end of the Netherlands, and then possibly even nipping into Denmark, across to Prague, Vienna, ending up in Salzburg on the 5th of December for the Krampus run, coming across then in towards Colmar, top end of France. You've got Colmar, Strasbourg, into Luxembourg, spending Christmas at a campsite that we've booked on the Belgium-Luxembourg border in the Ardennes forest, working our way back across to Bruges for New Year, and then back to the UK sometime around the 5th of January. So that's the big adventure. We're looking forward to it, and we look forward to seeing you. Well, we are at a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're visiting Sir Richard Arkwright's Cromford Mills in the Derwent Valley of the Peak District. And today they have a Viking reenactment going on, so we're going to go and take a look at that and see what it's all about. In 1771, Sir Richard Arkwright and partners leased a small site in Cromford, where they constructed the world's first successful water-powered cotton spinning mill.
Cromford Mills is the most important textile mill. It used one power source, that is the river, and machinery and a disciplined labour force.
Arkwright's first mill at Cromford was originally 5 stories high and modest in size. Here Arkwright built his spinning frames, later known as water frames, and developed the additional mechanised pre-spinning processes essential to the creation of a factory system. This is arguably the first factory.
Before Richard Arkwright built his factories, this was the road to Matlock Baths. Unimaginable now, isn't it?
The World Heritage Site here occupies a 15-mile stretch of the Derwent Valley between Matlock Bath and Derby. There are 16 areas to visit along this section of World Heritage Site. This was the beginning of the industrial era, almost 250 years ago.
The crafts, there's some crafts that, like tinsmithing, there's only like 2 in the country.
Now, how would you feel being in all that on a hot day like today? Walking 20 miles and then he's got a fight.
You might have a horse.
Feel tired yet?
Yeah.
He may have a horse, probably has got a horse. Now these are all blunted weapons because we use these to hit each other. Not kill each other, hit each other. Occasionally feel like killing each other.
Lay down your arms, and we'll take up the fields and the land for you. You retire.
You do not deserve this land. You and your odd little army you bought. Clearly you did not mean for this to be peaceful.
Father wasn't lying when he said he
We had a messenger warn us. That's why we've come here, to defend our farm.
Retire him, Lord, with your spirit.
Come on.
Yay!
It's a bit warm now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what happens then. I've got loads of beers. So one more time, ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, as loud as you can. So the Valkyries can hear. Odin!
Odin!
1, 2, 3!
We are driving back through the Peak District after an incredible day at Cromford Mill. Definitely we'll be going back there to explore a little bit further, perhaps on a weekday when it's not quite as busy, but very interesting place.
We visited Norton Priory. Norton Priory is in Cheshire, and it's a little gem of Cheshire that not that many people seem to know about, but when we were there were an awful lot of people visiting. There's a superb museum and all the sort of remains that you would expect of a monastic priory. What an interesting place.
graveyard at midnight.
Right on. Shifty.
Stop there, look. You three there.
No.
Right, state your names for the court.
John of Lancaster.
John of Lancaster.
Okay.
Henry of Chester.
Henry of Chester.
Ida Gap and yourself, Isabel of Huddersfield.
Isabel of Huddersfield. What are you doing? Mum, find out.
Rather eclectic bunch. And where's the night watchman?
Here, my lord.
Your name?
Humphrey.
Humphrey Norton. Excellent. Now, you caught these three ruffians in the graveyard at midnight.
I did.
Excellent. And what crime were they committing?
Well, if you open up that man's cloak, I think you'll find out.
That man is festooned with weapons. Take them off him.
Apologies.
Guys, check
You let him in.
Do you not? My night! What are you doing with it? Right.
Excited?
No. Yes. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens.
Good afternoon, Luton!
We weren't planning on doing a video this weekend. Came down to visit our daughter in Nottingham, or Beeston, nearly Nottingham. And well, we thought we'd share this place with you that we found to park up. Parking is £5 for 24 hours. You pay at a machine, which is AMPR, so it picks up your reg when you come in. It's lovely. There are facilities. There is a cafe, so obviously there's toilets and things when the cafe's open. But it's a really, really beautiful place, and so very quiet. You can find it on Search for Sites. Highly recommended stopover. And it's one of very few when you come cross country. So we come from Cheshire, and when we've gone down across to Norfolk or Lincolnshire, we found it quite difficult to find somewhere to park, and then we stumbled on this. So we will definitely be using it again. Really recommended. This area has been turned into a wetland. Managed by the Wildlife Trust. Cracking crop of blackberries this year. Because it's been so hot, they're all quite small but incredibly sweet.
Let's get blackberry.
Don't be greedy.
Greedy. Making four, but oh, cobwebby. Blackberries.
Cobwebs. The joy of blackberries. Sometimes they're really sweet, sometimes they're tart.
They taste like blackberry sweets. They're incredible.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you.
I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. We're trying to encourage people to press the subscribe button, which if you're watching a television set, it doesn't always come naturally, but you can. You just click up in your browser and then you can click subscribe. It's where it says go to channel. Doesn't cost you anything and it's great to have you on board. Please do leave some comments. Thanks for being with us.
Leave me stranded, I know how to handle